Every time you go to a restaurant, attend a house party, or even just have dinner at your house, you sit down at a table. Now, this table is commonly set to include a plate, a napkin, some silverware, and some glasses. This general assortment typically makes up a casual place setting, but there are lots of other types of place settings. Among these include a formal place setting, which is what we're going to be talking about today. This has an interesting history, as well as many practical applications, and so today we're going to be going over how to set one. Starting off, place settings have a long history. They date back all the way to the Old Testament and the original writings of Homer. Modern rules of today's place setting primarily originated between the 18th and 20th century, after the Middle Ages developed more of a standard of etiquette. According to the House and Home magazine, the French style of table setting transitioned into the Russian style, or service à la Russe. This is much like the style we see today, with servants bringing courses to tables in their specified order with any utensils that they may need. While it may seem like a lost art form that no longer has a place in modern society, there are still many practical uses. According to FTD, modern table settings are typically used in restaurants, weddings, holidays, or any other special events. As a general rule, these place settings should be used with any meal that has more than 3 courses. This is because it allows the servers to remove utensils and plates without having to replace them later on. This style has a lot of silverware, which is what allows it to go through the meal without any needing to be replaced. The silverware itself has to be arranged in a specific manner, which is what we're going to talk about next. According to Martha Stewart, the silverware should be arranged from first to last used in order of the meal, and all of it should be about 1 inch away from the bottom of the table, in line with the bottom of the plate. Starting off, we have the salad fork, which lays on the outmost left side. The salad fork is different than the dinner fork because it is much shorter and has a wider set of tines. The dinner fork is next, followed by the fish fork. On the right side is going to be the dinner knife, which faces towards the guest. This is an old tradition that is because it was set in order to prevent violence among dinner guests. The soup spoon is going to be on the far side of the knife, with any other utensils that you may need in between them in proper order. Glassware can be arranged a little more to your creative liking, as long as there's a water glass closest to the guest and a wine glass to the upper right-hand corner of that. Some people may choose to have 2 wine glasses, a white and a red wine, but this is up to you. On the opposite of the glasses, you have a butter plate, or a butter and bread plate, and a butter knife. In between the knife and the glassware, you have a dessert spoon and a dessert fork. A napkin can be arranged either on the charger or to the left of the plate, or to the left of all the utensils. The charger is the main plate that sits in the middle of the presentation, and all dishes go on top of it until the final course, in which it is removed. While all of these rules may seem intimidating, you can always look it up if you need to, or visit like a YouTube tutorial. Overall, table setting is an art form that forms a first impression for any meal and provides a beautiful display while having a functional purpose. Today, we went over how the history of formal dining tables, the practical uses of them, and how to set one. Thank you.